Karl, thanks for talking to us. Sorry we've been messing you about.
No, it's fine.
They switched the lights out on us, so we've had to come inside. First thing, they got the game on. What was your view about that?
I thought the volunteers and everybody put a right shift in. You know, can't thank them enough. I wouldn't have probably been saying that if we'd lost, but thankfully we got the 3 points, and you know the work that everybody did before the game was absolutely miraculous.
Did the referee talk to you and then Nantwich manager?
He spoke to Daz. I'm just of the opinion that whatever he decides to go with, after having a couple of consultations with different refs in the past about their pitch inspections, I thought I'd just go whatever he decides we go with. It could have been, you know, it could have been a no, but thankfully now with the 3 points secured, it was good that it was a yeah.
It looked in that first half actually that the defending that side that that was the most difficult part of the pitch. It looked like defending on that was really quite difficult.
Yeah, it was. You know, we tried to send them out with the instruction to play the conditions, as well as you know, we want to play football at all times, but there was occasions in that first half where my heart was definitely in my mouth when we tried to play on, you know, obviously a very boggy and wet surface.
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll go to the second half, and you make 3 changes. What I described as a brave decision. You might see it like that or not, but you know, you gambled, didn't you? And the gamble paid off straight away.
Yeah, I just think it needed to happen. I didn't think we were getting too close in midfield. And sometimes when you start a game as a player, it's very difficult if you're not on your game to get into it. So I thought, you know, it'd be perfect opportunity to introduce Dave Birch and Tom Brown in the middle, because you know, sitting there and watching it, you can probably digest it a little better other than when you're involved in the franticness. But yeah, it was one of them. I mean, Greavesy was always going to come on at some point, and thankfully kind of got that right.
It's amazing, isn't it, the difference between Tom early on in the season and now. I mean, he goes in for a challenge, he gets the ricochet and he goes in the net. Yeah. Without him really trying, if you know what I mean. But as we said, he put himself there and he earned that, didn't he? Yeah, he always, you know, he is a goal scorer. I've been saying it for ages. Everybody, sometimes, in the past, they've thought, you know, is he going to do it, and this, that and the other. I always believe in the likes of Tom Greaves, Mike Norton, Matty Wolfenden, all the lads out there, you know, to go and put a shift in, and if you do that, you get your just rewards. How do you judge Shelton's first appearance?
I thought it was excellent. I think there's a couple of little bits and bobs where we can help him to improve in his game and our game, but to have that pace at your disposal, you know, and also his trickery and his eye for goal is always going to be an asset.
Because he made that second goal, didn't he? I mean, got himself to the byline, a bit of trickery there, cross-came the ball. We thought it was an own goal, but it looks like Craig might have been.
Well, Chelsea's trying to claim it. So
he's trying to claim it? I don't think so. But anyway, somebody put it in, didn't they?
That's goal scorers.
It was coming, that, I thought, from him, right from the word go.
Yeah, I thought in the first half he had some really good bits of play that on another day will end up going across the line. You know, we had to wait until 90 odd minutes for it to happen today, but I'm sure, you know, if we'd have scored early, as we always say, it probably changes the game a little bit, whereas the chances that we did create in the first half today, I thought Nantwich dealt with really well. I thought, you know, credit must go to them as well, because I thought they were excellent.
Well, we were saying that, we thought they had a really good game, and it's difficult to see why they're down the bottom, really.
Yeah.
But even that last 10 minutes after we got the equaliser, you know, you think they'd sit back at 1-1, but they actually came right at us, didn't they, at the end?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, and you know, forced a few corners and stuff like that. And they've got lads with lots of quality. You know, Howard's not played the level that he played at without being a good player. I think you saw that in his delivery from corners and set pieces. So we're just delighted that we've, you know, probably not played our best, but come away with the 3 points.
How did you approach it, Karl, after the 2 games against Chorley, which are going to be very difficult to beat, really, in terms of, you know, tension and atmosphere and joy even. Back to the league, back to the bread and butter. How did you approach it before the game?
Just by reiterating what we've been saying all along. As a group, we want to achieve. things that we needed to do that are hard work and honest endeavour, and you know, I think we got that in abundance. Some of it was misplaced because of some of the things tactically that we didn't do right today, but at the end of the day it's about the 3 points, and you know, delighted to have secured them.
And I know we've not spoken to you about the Chorley games, but just a quick one. How do you assess it now, a few days after the event, and beating them, well, drawing with them and beating them here? I mean, that's terrific.
I think you've seen the power of what fans and a football team can do.
Yeah.
You know, it was fantastic. Firstly, in the first leg, you know, we were roared on attacking that goal by our supporters, and then obviously when we were 1-0 down and there was people throwing the bodies on the line, you know, them players are doing that because they know that they need to put the work rate in and show that commitment to the cause, because our supporters come along and invest a lot of time, a lot of effort, as you've seen today, but even more so when they're there trying to cheer the lads on, and I think it's important that we stay united in that front.
Yeah, and you've described the morale in the team at the moment as the best, well, certainly the best you've had for a long time. So
it's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'll take that right from my playing days as well.
Okay.
You know, it's a really good place to be, and you know, that's credit to the, you know, the staff, the players themselves that are taking on board the message, because at the end of the day, no one person's going to achieve. We'll only do it as a team.
And just one final question. It's an extra game at Stalybridge that we weren't necessarily expecting, but have you found it playing at Staley? I mean, they've looked after us really, haven't they?
They've been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And, you know, great thanks has got to go out for the, you know, the ground staff and all that lot today, because I know when I turned up I thought it wouldn't be on. Yeah. But you know, the referees seen it differently, and you know, everybody who's helped. You know, some of the Stalybridge people have been here for you know, hours before anybody else turned up, and you know, that's great. You know, that's what non-league football's about, where you can have two clubs who get on together. You know, there's no animosity. If we ever come to play, and there's always going to be that rivalry like there should be in any football game. But at the end of the day, it's a club that we fully respect.
And of course we're at Curzon now until Broadhurst, aren't we? As far as we know, depending on, I guess, cup draws and results and stuff, and maybe the next game could be Fylde or Telford, couldn't it? Or it could be Skemmer away, we don't know. But I bet you're looking forward to the next round of the cup, playing one of those two. Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to the next game. Like I say, that's part of the enjoyment, part of that morale that's going round. I look forward to go to training on a Tuesday. Never mind going to any cup game, no matter how big it is, or like you say, your bread and butter league game. You know, it's something that I enjoy doing, and I'm sure all the players do as well. Well, congratulations today, Karl. We thought it was a brave decision, but it was obviously the right decision. You made a tactical change. We win it 2-1. Well done, mate. I'll get some things wrong as well, don't worry about that. All right, cheers. Cheers, thanks a lot. Thanks.